Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all wherever you're joining me at this hour. Welcome to 403 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. I would say that the global stock market has opened on the southward direction. Most of them are tracking the sell-off or profit taking that the market recorded on Friday as the most of the market in mature economy hit their new highs. That's a lot of profit take and also a reaction to clarity from the Fed chairman as regard when rate cut will start during the testimony or briefing at the Senate and House of Representatives in US. At this meeting, the Fed chairman made it clear that yes, the rate cut is in focus, is in place, but not immediately. That the decision to cut rate will really depend on if really inflation has really been tailed. That means all eyes are still on inflation data that is coming up this week, and also says retail state report that is coming also on Thursday this week. I will tell you that the market is really putting their eyes on what we call market macroeconomic data to give a direction where the economy will be going from here. That is why both market watchers, players in the market, all eyes and what are on the market to see where the market is going from here. I tell you that is why we are seeing this mistrend in the market. After seeing the market, also during the previous week, we saw the market was so volatile and also hitting new highs. But on Friday, as the market react to the outcome of the testimony of Fed, we saw also a pullback. And this has continued this morning as most of the market are still waiting to see the figure that will come to give insight what will be happening. Like I said earlier, market is prepared this week, to see the interplay of economic data ready to be released from different domains, from Europe, from Asia, and also from US. These data will direct the market, and interest rate expectations and corporate earnings all will set up a new stage for potential impact in the market this week. For that, all eyes are what on the financial market, not only in Nigeria, across the globe, because the volatility will determine the horizon and also the significant indicators investors or traders should kind of adopt or apply at this time. Investors in this market must also be vigilant to see what is to be adoptable to navigate in all economic headwinds involving landscape we are seeing in the matured economy down here in Nigeria and Africa, and also for that, every investor in this different domain are not sitting down. They are all looking at how these data will give them a clue where they should go from here. That is why it's good as a trader and investor that you understand what is happening in your domain. That will give you an insight of what to do. In Asia, we're seeing that Asia market has also opened in the southward direction this morning. As market also there, people also reacted to what the decision of first start from the Bank of Japan. Bank of Japan, don't forget that in their last GDP figure that was for fourth quarter, we saw a kind of a review or a rebate that also really escaped the economy not entering into recession for Japan. On that, also there's a signal also kind of that there will be what we call in their next meeting they will call a rate adjustment. That means at this point they might be moving from negative rate. We have seen in Japan the ultra loose policy toward to hike, and then these are the things that also put pressure on the Japan market that made it the worst market in that domain to be in green and red. But Asia generally on Monday stocks we are seeing that stocks are tracking the weak position of Wall Street the previous day, which was on Friday, which I've said earlier. As a result of all eyes are still on what the key inflation data that will come from that domain in US to give a clear direction. Like I said, sharpen with what is happening in Japan. And not forget that China also the sign of weak economic activity there, which also is reflecting on oil price as to speak. We believe that in US stronger than expected what we call labor data or farm non-farm payroll also might determine where the current. So in consumer price index, which these are the things that all eyes are in the market. Though around the world, those in Asia, those in Europe, all are looking at what is happening in US to also play out in them. But I believe that investors are becoming wise. They know what to do at this point. Why China stock also continue its losses as despite the improvement in what in inflation. Why I tell you? Because what they are seeing that yes, government move to intervene and also will not be immediately. People are taking advantage of the rally they have seen, and so as a lot of buy interest in tech companies that push stocks in China, they are taking profit, and which is part of all of the market. That anywhere you see a rally, there must be profit taken. That's why here in Nigeria, when I tell investors here that you don't stay in the market and see market going up and you hold on, when you have made profit, the next you do that you take your profit so you can flow with that profit and also move to another investment opportunity. It's good to understand the market you play, and that will help you also to make informed decision anytime, any day. And that's why I encourage us here in Nigeria market here. Keep your eyes on what economic data. Keep your eyes on market sentiment. Keep your eyes on your charts. Keep your eyes on what on government policy. These are the things that also influence market anytime, any day. No matter the number you are, as you are playing, you must also keep your eyes on this data as I'm mentioning. It's very, very important. In Europe, was also market also was seeing some sell-off in Europe stock this morning, and that's a result of what? Yes, this postponement of a rate caused by the ECB, according to the chairperson there, that might likely come from what? From the month of June, but they need more information or more data to ascertain that position. On that, we're seeing that investors are looking in that direction also in Europe. That means all eyes are still on this you know data that will come from US, was that as a way of impacting European stocks and all economy. This continued loss was seen in Asia, in Europe, in US this morning. There's a lot of what weak weak expectation in terms of what will be Fed doing as the key indicator of whether there will be rate cut on especially as far as and still on what on inflation data. If this rate are going to cool, this global sentiment has hit the major market. We are seeing that stocks are on sell-off in most of the market, starting the week on the red. But for me, come back to Africa, we are seeing that the Nigerian market has also opened on a green, extending almost a 6 day of rally, despite the hike in rate that we saw that put the market for almost 2 weeks. The market rebounded in the midst of that. Despite any sources that are coming and miss, we saw numbers that are negative still in the market here, but still the market is rebounding. I think that different dynamics, different environment, and also different intricacies in any market can guide investor. We saw how the listing of Transcorp changed the market last week. Also, that trend has continued this morning, but we're seeing some position taking in some of the consumer goods because of merger expectation. You can see also there are some stocks that are also investors are taking position. We're seeing the kind of recurring interest in the banking stocks. As we speak now, when I come to Nigeria market, I want to tell you more of those banking stocks that we're seeing interest this morning being recandled, recandled. That was to tell you how to invest. But as I'm saying that in Europe, it's because of all this that we're seeing that this global trend has also hit the market in Europe. Don't forget that crude oil also lower this morning on demand consign. No, that is not only a news again. We have seen that since we've seen weak data in terms of from China being the largest consumer of crude oil. If there's no demand, that will affect oil price, and also don't consign for the increasing geopolitical tension in the Middle East and that of Ukraine and Russia. Well, yesterday we heard that the U.S. Warship is gradually entering to move towards these are the things already we have heard that China warship is already this geopolitical tension is also part of also keeping oil price oscillating this direction. But I believe that when there's weaker US dollar, it also has a way of impacting the commodity market. That's why all eyes are still on what they will be doing in this month of March. So that is the next policy meeting is coming up this month, if not this week, because I believe that tomorrow 12 we're going to see another inflation figure after we have seen 4 consecutive decline in inflation. We want to see whether there will be kind of a hot figure now or we'll continue to see cooling inflation across the globe. These are the things that are shaping the market right away. In US market, we're also seeing that the market has closed in the open in the southward direction again as a result of expectation of this figure. This inflation data is what everybody is doing. An investor took advantage of US market hitting new high to take profit on Friday. That's has been extended to this morning. We're seeing also profit taken from the high tech companies or the tech companies and others. So our earnings also hitting market, and imagine the earnings where they are seeing a negative number and where they are seeing a positive number. These are the things that is shaping the market in the mature market. Africa is not left out. Like I've mentioned, we are looking at what is happening, in NGS. NGS, I've said earlier, has opened, on a positive note, extending the orbit or the positive outcome I've seen in the previous week. For me, it's a good start for the week, and just better that, like as I mentioned earlier, that the high cap stocks that supported the market, especially the listing of Transcorp, has also continued to to be a weight, kind of a plus for the market as we speak now. For me, it's a plus for our market, which is good, and for me also, like I said, we saw last week that there was a kind of an increase in OMO and also in treasury. But as all eyes are still on inflation figure, already we have seen that inflation figure in Nigeria is already 30%. You see that it's heading towards 32. And no matter what we are earning, if you are earning 21% and inflation moves to 30, 31, 32, you are still in negative return. I think we are seeing a rethink, especially as we are seeing earnings coming. And also, we are also waiting to see what the physical and the monetary authority is doing to address the issue of the FS challenges, which has related to what imported inflation and insecurity also causing food items to low. These are the things we expect that the physical and the authority need to shake hands to address the issue. And I believe that there's still hope for Nigeria, because I know that yes, we might not be seeing things changing now, but I know the leadership of this nation, the president and his team, they have good intention, but we need not also to go ahead and employ help and also think outside the box for solution that will put Nigeria economy in the right direction. I believe that it is what we're expecting that also inform our strategy, and what we are seeing here also as to speak also inform our strategy. So I said it's the time to take strategic investment or trading position. Area where it should be. Not all stock, not all sector to support what is happening in the economy, but what is happening has a way of impacting also some industry, and so that's why sector rotation, prosperity rebalancing will continue. As it continue, you must focus on where you make what you make gain, on where you can realize profit. These are the things we should be doing right now in the market. But before we go further to look at the chart, we want to quickly look at the not the market data, what is happening in the market right now for more information. As we speak now, market is trading at 101,905.66. Market is already heading to another the successful line of 102,000. As markets are trading, as I said, 101,905.66. Market is up right now as we speak by 574.81 basic point, representing 0.58, which is almost a 0.6 as we speak now. This is the state of the market. But if you look at market bread is strongly positive. We're seeing 22 gainers and just 6 losers as we speak right away. Say that the buyers are in charge. The trend we saw last week also is extending, and also all eyes are still on more earnings, especially on the financial sector, to give a direction or a clue. Yes, like I said earlier, I will tell you, looking at this gainers, we see that buying interest in the banks has also increased. As we speak now, the price of Fidelity Bank is up in the green. That of FBN Holding is in green. Zenith Bank is in green, and that of UBA, Access Corp, Sterling, NG, and FCMB. These bank stocks are in green. We say that the buying interest in the banking stocks are increased, as all eyes are on their audited account, especially those first year banks that were expected to pay out. But as we're also hearing that CBN is also looking at infrastructure, infraction in terms of the bank, I believe that most of the banks that have been diligent will also reflect. We hope that this also was going to see the result of this banking sector to give an impetus or a push for the market if they come with better than expected dividend payout at the end of the day, despite that CBN have given directive that they're not paying for more FX gain. And most of them are shown for the result that yes, there's FX gain, but I tell you, the activity in terms of high interest rates have impacted the activity, and other trade, as because most of them are holding companies that also support the payout at the end of the day. We look forward to see this number. That will depend where the market will go. Good one, the market is opening on a positive note for today. For me, it's very interesting. I would say good for investors and traders in the market. I've said that the market bread is positive. 22 gainers against 6 gainers. Look at the top. Let's look at the top losers. We're seeing Lasaco, ROT Briscoe, International Energy, Etana Oil or Etana, and also Tantalizer. These are the top losers, right to speak. Then if you look at the top gainers, we're seeing that NASCOM also gaining 9.9 around the 57 naira 60 kobo. We're seeing that the Ella Lake is up here by 9.7 3 naira 29 kobo. We're seeing Dangote sugar 61 naira up by 9.6, and also Caverton 1.75 9.4, and then livestock at 1 naira 60 kobo 8.1%. These are the top gainers. Also look at the terms of activities, the stock that people are buying, take position more. I'm not surprised that here with the expectation of GTCO is leading the activity chart with 40.34 40.39 million share traded so far at 41 naira 50 kobo, followed by Access Corp 18.2 million share traded at 2 naira at 20 naira 50 kobo, followed by Transcorp. The model of Transcorp Power traded about 17.1 million shares at 16 naira 50 kobo. Also, NASCOM still on top of the activity chart, traded 15.8 million shares at 57.6 naira 57 naira 60 kobo at this hour, followed by Dangote Sugar traded 7.4 million shares at 61 naira. This is the state of the market. We'll quick one look at what the chart saying concerning the market as well. This is the fourth trading day of the week. I'll tell you the best of vessel analysis. We have to talk about good note. The market is opening at this positive point. If you look at the market now, you can see the market is making a coming what we call a higher. You can see that this market is saying higher low now. I can see because this I say this higher low was seen because another higher we're seeing the market is making another uptrend. This uptrend is a good one, but in technical analysis, what we call a symmetric triangle. But symmetric triangle is a continuation and also a reversal chart pattern that you need to understand how it works. Look at this trend here. If you draw this line here at this point, you can see it here, connecting the peak there to the recent figure you are seeing here. Okay, let's put it there. Wow. Okay, this one. Also, you now come again. Depends where you take. You can take it from here. You can take it from here, here, or you can take it from here. Also, at this point, I take it from this point. This point, I see it here. The beauty of this what called the cyclical triangle in technical analysis, you can see that the market is almost breaking out another resistance level here at this point. You can see that it's already also forming a double top here, but at this point it's also forming what what we call a symmetric triangle that is a continuation chart pattern and also a reversal chart pattern. It depends on the board. If you see the stock at this point, look at either it's going to break out here up or break that down. But don't forget that I mentioned that this another double top we are seeing right now. If the market break out here, that is a continuation, and that will be nice. And don't forget that after market rally, it will be targeting this resistance level first, which are around there. This is around 104,871. One is a breakout here before market now will be targeting a 105, which is the peak. The breakout will now usher in a new all-time direction again. But as to speak now, market is making an uptrend. For me, it's a good market. But I see the market is in a buy market right now, which is also a good one. But quickly look at the color other indicators to give us more insight what is the momentum on a multiple time frame to know if there is a strong momentum in the market, if one is entering or one is going out. So we have seen that despite the last right hike in TB and OMO, we are still showing fund entering the market. Let's confirm the strength of this fund entering the market and what are investors looking at. At the peak of earnings season, where we have seen missed earnings, let's see what will happen as all eyes remain on what on the banking stocks. Really, the first year banking stock to see. For me, on a daily chart, we have seen a positive move here. You can see that this histogram is already moving to cross this signal line on MACD. That will confirm a bullish MACD. And if you look at also where the this red where this MACD cross each other to become a negative MACD here, a bearish one. You can see that that's where the market also we have found after touching the peak here, market oscillated at this point before finally all throughout the market was kind of consolidating at this point. Already there's a negative market, which is a bearish sign. You can see it continue. But now we're seeing that with the 6 days up, we're seeing a sign that this also accelerating, and the way is going here once it cross, and also the blue line is set to cross the red one up. This is a good bullish sign, for me that we should. Also, if you look at money flow on on the daily chart, it has moved up to almost getting to 60. That their funds are entering the market on a daily chart. You can see that this market has come as low as even below 40, around 30 something before rebounding. You can see it here sustaining an uptrend. For me, it's a good news for the market. If you look at the 1 hour chart to see on the 1 hour chart, you can see that the market is still within that symmetrical triangle. You can see it here. A breakout there that's also very, very important. But MACD is already bullish on the 1 hour chart. And money flow is reading at 74. For me, it's a good one. Let's check out the 4 hour chart before we look at a few stocks that we can consider before we call it a day. You can see here that the same pattern that we have seen on the data, that's what we're seeing on the 4 hour chart. You can see that money flow is already, like I said, 60 and above. Look at what we are seeing. For me, it's a good one. And also, investors should take advantage of what is happening in the market now to look at which sector and industry to position ahead of Q2. Because don't forget that the market is still active. The most active quarter in the market starts from the month of November toward the Q2. How can we take advantage of it? Already, despite the economic headwinds that we are seeing that stocks is maintaining some stance, we are seeing some stocks that are still giving investors good money, and as all eyes are still on inflation figure note on Friday this week. That also shaped the market. As we are looking to see how the inflation is going to shape the market, the same thing we are likely to see here in Nigeria. Let's look at what is happening in ICO Insurance, stock that we need to watch. Let's see what is happening there. We want to look at the chart of ICO and that of Mansard. You can see that ICO here is still trending below the T line on a 4 hour chart. So you can see the way it's going. But you can see that here it's like forming a base, trying to resist a decline at this point. That's why you need to keep your eyes here to see. Our money flow is turning up already. And we're seeing MACD also looking to turn this on 4 hour chart. For me, it's a good time to watch out. Look at the daily chart for the stock also. What is saying the same pattern we're seeing, trying to resist decline. And we're seeing also money flow and MACD giving us a bullish sign on that. Let's look at the 1 hour chart before we go to Mansard. On 1 hour chart, you can see that yes, you can see the stock oscillator was up, down. You can see it here. Money flow is looking down and flat MACD. Let's keep our finger crossed for ICO, but there's potential in this stock. We'll quickly look at what is happening in Mansard. What's happening in Mansard? That will also give us a clue of what to expect. As all eyes are still on the banking, on the insurance result. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that the stock is trading already above the T line. We have seen 3 straight days of 3 hours uptrend. You can see that where it open, up. I see that this is a strong, for me, a strong 3 stars that are coming up, but not as strong as because the T1, the small one. But good thing that is trading above the T line, and MACD is already bullish MACD, and also money flow is above 50 on the 1 hour chart. For me, it's a good one for Mansard. But to look at Mansard at 4 hour chart, you want to look at on 4 hour chart, we are seeing also trading below the T line, but close to it, a breakout. But look at what MACD has formed and money flow. For me, there's potential for this stock for rally. But quickly before we'll close for the day, let's look at what is NASCOM doing. What is the strength behind NASCOM and that of Dangote? We need to look at the strength in these two stocks now. For NASCOM, you can see that NASCOM has crossed almost doing around 57, now already around 56. We're seeing that there is a bullish market. I see that MACD is already becoming bullish. Look at once they cross over, and money flow is looking down slightly on 4 hours. We'll look at 1 hour chart for the stock. 1 hour chart, you can see that you can see a strong candlestick here, or a smaller one. You can touch almost 57, 60, but now doing a 56, 57, sorry, doing a 57, 15 right away now. It came down, but it has gone up again. I see that this candle is also a sign of weakness. You see it drop up here, try to come down, but see that I try to resist going down. It's a good one. Let's watch. But on 1 hour, this is a bullish MACD, and also money flow is reading at 88. It's a strong one for the stock. For me, there's no cause for that. But on this note, before we call it today, yes, I want to remind those that are interested in the Common Master Class, and kudos to those that have really taken advantage of the launch on Saturday. I have seen payment coming, alert coming for those that are already paying. Say kudos those that are already calculating what they're going to make in in 90 days, starting from April 1st. You need also to take advantage of it, where we are seeing the expert in the industry, professional in the industry that are also been in this market for a long time, sharing ideas. Also in that meeting, because of it's a master class, the consensus in the stock page will be a plus for the participant, so that when you leave the class, your position for you to know, most times, which most of you can testify to, that after our master class, within 1 to 2 weeks, most times you hit your target, you move. That start to work, how to speed that, but you must come, but to join expert and rub mind with them. As they pick stock, also you take action. For that, the main thing. After the master class, you take action to reflect on your portfolio. We look forward to see you come March 30th forward for the Q2 Masterclass 2024. On this note, I say thank you and see you on Wednesday.